Hello Scorpio and welcome to my channel GreenLion Goddess Tarot. This is your fortnightly reading for June the 1st through to the 15th. So we're kind of kicking this energy off with the new moon in Gemini, which occurred somewhere on the 30th or the 31st of May, depending on where you are in the world. We have the beautiful Mr. Star here. And it's kind of interesting when I was tuning in for you guys. I mean, the sun's come out for you, Scorpio. But when I was tuning in for you, I was getting this very sense of a very strong shamanic energy, like very powerful spiritual connection. And then it shifted into this huge eagle. And you were the eagle soaring over this beautiful rainforest. And it was like you were just going with the currents, the element of air. We are in Gemini season, but it's like you're riding the energy in this very powerful spiritual way, which feels really amazing. And eagles do represent spirit. They represent seeing things from a very high perspective, a high point of view, and seeing things from that kind of vantage point. But it's also what they showed me is that it did land. It did have a spot. You were like, I see where I'm going. And it was just this swift, easy as anything, come and land to a particular place or spot that or point that you wanted to get to. So yeah, interesting. I feel like it's this sense that you're being really, really strongly guided by spirit to get to where you want to get to. There's an ease, but there's a power to the way you're traveling at this moment in time, especially those things to do with the element of air, which are definitely to do with your thoughts, your ideas, your communication, the things that are coming in around that, the way you're organizing something. And it just feels like there's this kind of effortless power to get to where it is that you want to get to. And it wasn't even that the eagle really knew exactly where it was going until it was mid-flight. And then it was like, okay, I see where I want to land. And then it was like this sense of this very beautiful, deeply spiritual idea that's coming in here or connected. My goodness, what's happening with the cards here for you, Scorpio? They're just kind of popping out everywhere. It was this sense that this idea or this energy is grounding down. It's grounding down into some kind of reality where it's going to land exactly where you want it to land. So we have as your cards, finally we got two cards out, the Three of Shells, Playfulness and Bliss, and Justice, Truth and Clarity. Wow. Okay, beautiful energy, because I kind of get this sense of like it was like the eagle flying this bliss of just being able to ride the currents of the wind and just feeling really free. There's this freedom that came in with this, which was such a beautiful energy. So this is kind of where I'm getting this playfulness and bliss energy. This is also the equivalent of the Three of Cups, which does represent celebration, can represent friends. So with the truth and clarity coming in, you're seeing things really clearly with friendship groups. You're seeing things really clearly. There's potentially new contracts here that you're celebrating, which is really fantastic. You know, this is something that could be the truth and clarity is setting yourself free, but it's like you needed to be in that really, oh, look at this, Pentacle, Ace, Earth, that sense of just soaring and being free to be able to get to it, to get to the right. You had to kind of be in that right frequency to have this Pentacle, Ace, Earth come in. And this is where it lands, like boom. We're landing and we've landed on a truth. We've landed on a place. It's all very clear where the destination of where you're going. And this is where you're starting something new. This is the big seed that was planted in that Gemini new moon, because it is like about new beginnings, new moons, planting new seeds. And this is very much in the element of earth. So that's where I was saying you were grounding somewhere. And this is where an idea is grounding into a reality, or that you are very much kind of working out exactly where it is that you want to be at this moment in time. You're starting something new in the earth realm, the material realm. So whether it's to do with your work, your money, a business, energy, even home and health, it's this sense of just really knowing what it is that you want to do and where you want to land with it. So let's see. Let's pull some more cards in. And we've had like a week's worth of rain and the sun has come out at this moment in time. So beautiful Mr. Star is just basking in the sunlight, a little bit like, you know, that playfulness and bliss energy of the Three of Shells. There's these sensory experiences that could be coming into you, you know, the feeling of a warm breeze on your skin. It can be the feeling of sun. So it can just be anything, but it just has this sense that you're really are feeling alive within this present moment with the energy surrounding you, which is quite it's like a very intense but alive energy. It feels great. The Six of Pentacles, so there's resources here that are becoming available or being made or need to be made available for what this is that you're wanting to bring in. So crossed by the Three of Pentacles. The Sun card, here's the clarity coming in. The Seven of Cups, okay. Or you're needing clarity. The Ace of Swords, more clarity coming through. The Eight of Pentacles, I feel like a lot of this is to do with your work or you're starting to work on this. The Five of Swords, I'm not sure if this is going to be picking up because Star's taking a bit of the room. So I'll put these up on the screen. The Three of Swords, here comes the element of air that you're moving, traversing through. The Page of Pentacles and boom. Double Ace of Pentacles. Look at this coming in. Wow. Super amazing. For some of you, this is quite literally, and the Page of Cups next to the card of travel and moving. So this is like making a big move of some sort coming in with this Ace of Pentacles, moving on from something, moving towards something. So it feels like a big, profound shift, but like I said, there's this soul energy connected to it where it feels very calm that you're doing this, which actually feels really great. So as the situation, we've got the Six of Pentacles and the Three crossed by the Three of Pentacles. So the Six of Pentacles is when perhaps there is, you're thinking of investing some time, effort, energy, or money into something new that you've got here. You've got this Ace of Pentacles that's been gifted to you. You're wanting to start this. So whether this is some sort of new work project, there was something new around the home, whether this is something to do with your career and work that you're starting something new. It could be bossing up, starting your own business, starting up a side hustle. It can be so many things. This can be moving home, moving office, it can be travel as well. So interestingly, yeah, the Three of Pentacles, it's like you're looking to spend a little bit of money and invest in this. Doesn't have to necessarily be money. It could be time and energy. It is crossed by the Three of Pentacles, which kind of makes it feel a little bit more like this is something for you to do. The Three of Pentacles is more of a collaboration energy where there's productivity and there's groups. And this feels like perhaps it feels like maybe something you want to do on your own. It feels more like it was the solitary eagle landing, but it felt right. So, yeah, I do feel like, and perhaps it's like you're trying to work out who, if you did want to work with other people or bring other people on board to help with whatever this is that you're bringing in with the Ace of Pentacles, it's a case of just trying to work out who the right people are. That's really, really important. Again, you've got truth coming in with the Justice, truth and clarity. The Sun card brings the clarity. The Ace of Swords is clarity. The Sun card is also in your conscious mind all about your happiness. You know, what is going to make you happy? I feel like there's been some sort of potential sense of a happy breakthrough. Here comes Star sitting on all your cards. Some sort of happy breakthrough that's come through with this, or the need for that. The need for that or clarity and happiness is what's kind of motivating you at this moment. But the Sun card is a good energy to come in, especially when you're wanting to plant that big seed of the Ace of Pentacles. The seeds need the sun to grow. So it's like you're in your conscious mind, you're trying to work out what the right environment and setting is for this to kind of really start growing in a really healthy way. So it's growing and building in a healthy way. So at the base, you've got the Seven of Cups. So this is where you're looking at a whole heap of options. You know, that there's very clear thoughts about where you want to land, but how you get there and the hows, the whys and the whos are not necessarily all answered. But the Seven of Cups is like, there's a lot of choices in front of you, a lot of options that are opening up. And it's just a matter of just sitting with them, evaluating them and seeing where this could potentially go. So in the recent past, we had the Ace of Swords, which Star is now sitting on. But that does represent wanting to cut ties of some sort with the past. It really feels like you've had this, the Ace of Swords is Yeah, potentially new contracts coming in as well. For some of you, it's been some sort of new agreement or contract that's even been made with somebody else or with yourself. So there's been the gift of clarity, the gift of speaking truly as well, saying your piece, saying something really clearly. So this energy, I feel like, has just kind of pierced any fears and doubts or pierced any confusion. And it's just like, right, yeah, exactly. It's like, now I see exactly what I want to do and where I want to land. So in the near future, the Eight of Pentacles is around to do with your work, what it is that you're working on, or you're putting a lot of work into this to make this work. So definitely, I do feel like it's kind of head down, bum up, just get on with the job. You know what needs to happen here. You're looking at a whole heap of different options. You're willing to apply a lot of effort into this, which is actually really great. Like, you're willing to really apply yourself and put in the work. So I'm just trying to rescue the cards around Star. He's like, dude, I'm all comfortable. Let me just get this one out so I can know what I'm working with here. Okay, so you're presenting as the Five of Swords. So this was the Ace of Swords in the recent past. These are all the element of air. We were talking about finding those air currents, and that's what the Ace of Swords is, finding that right current, because we can see that these are the energies that you are presenting as the Five of Swords, and the energy around you is the Three of Swords. So there is a conflict here, or there's something that has kind of been upsetting you or hurting you or wounding you in some way. The Three of Swords is very much wanting to move on from this energy, really, because we can see you're moving on with the Six of Swords, trying to find peace with perhaps a broken heart or something that someone said or a situation around you at the moment that is just, you're constantly triggering a wound under the surface. So there's conflict around. I mean, this is the thing. I feel like you're conflicted with maybe some people around you at this moment in time. This is what it feels like. So it could be work friends, or it could be friends in general. This Three of Swords could be one person in particular that's done something that is like, okay, I'm not happy with that, with how that's gone down. So this has kind of strangely been a gift of truth and clarity that's come through, that you've seen something that you don't like and you don't want, which has kind of helped you move forward in a strange way. So it's one of those blessings in disguises energies. But it can also be, this could be a deep hurt, this Three of Swords. So it's something that you've potentially held on to inside your mind, and it's time to, you're like, I don't need to be around that energy anymore. As hopes and fears, you got this Page of Pentacles, and this is really, the Page of Pentacles is holding the Ace of Pentacles and going, what can I do with this? Is this really something that I could do? I'm having a good look at it. I'm really thinking, okay, now's the time to start working on this. Now's the time to start moving ahead with this. It may have been something that's been in your mind for a while. It may not necessarily be such a new thing, or it's something that kind of you knew was around you, but it kind of just got triggered. So I feel like a lot of you are really thinking about moving in a big way, or making some kind of major move in your life. And this doesn't have to necessarily be moving home or anything like this, but the Page of Pentacles is where you're getting a lot of messages around that element of the earth, around your money, around your health, around where you're living, around your work and career. And so you're just listening to those messages and taking a good look at it. But I love this as an outcome. You've got the Eight of Pentacles and the Six of Swords. So like I said, this is quite literally moving home, or moving jobs, moving offices, moving away from that energy of the Three of Swords and the Five of Swords, where you've been able to move on from something that's been really hurting you. But not only that, you're finding peace with it, but not only that is that you've found something really fantastic to land here with this Ace of Pentacles. It's like, I'm really moving towards something solid that feels good. It feels really grounded. It feels like I can do this, and it feels like I've got something new that I can finally put a lot of my time and effort and energy into. I've been releasing, it's this sense of you've been releasing a lot of stuff with that full moon that occurred in your sign in Scorpio mid-May. And these are kind of like the gifts and the rewards, because you've cleared out a lot of old energy, and now it's like you've got energy to put into something new, and this is going to feel good because it feels productive. It feels like, yeah, I can really sink my teeth into this. So yeah, it's a fantastic energy to come through for you, Scorpio, and it feels like you're moving forward, which is actually a really great energy to come in when a lot of the energy is more being about releasing the past. This is more moving now towards what it is that you need to move towards. So it feels really positive. So as an overall energy, we have the Page of Cups, another little page which is showing you that there's a lot of fresh energy around you. There's perhaps some new emotions, some excitements bubbling up. You're stepping into new terrain that you emotionally could be feeling excited, both excited and nervous about at the same time. But it feels very sweet, this Page of Cups energy. It feels like there could be, it all feels very new. It's got this newness to it. And it's also saying that, yeah, be open to people around you who's been here and done it before, that may be able to give you some really great advice that's around. But yeah, this Page of Cups, I think, is really, really sweet. It can be some really surprise messages that come through for you, even surprise offers, surprise new contracts that are coming in. So let's pull you an affirmation card that's coming in for you. So I just get, this is a karmic reward that's coming through for you, but it's something that you are, it feels so good because of the fact it's like I can feel it in my body. It's really grounded down. It says the point of power is always in the present moment. And this is like we're coming back to the eagle that was just soaring, and that sensory moment of just being in the present and the way that you're traveling at this moment in time. There's something about an energy no longer stuck in the past, which is fantastic. It says the past is over and done and has no power over me. I can begin to be free in this moment. Today's thoughts create my future. Fantastic. I am in charge. I now take my own power back. You're reclaiming power that is that old energy that you've released. You've released that old energy. It says, I am safe and I am free. I love it. Okay, beautiful. And again, that sense of I am free. So absolutely fantastic. I've got to disentangle myself from Mr. Star here. He's not going to like the charm because cats don't like this sound. I think it's kind of sounds like a hiss of a snake or something. So I'm going to jiggle it a little bit and be quite gentle with it. But look at him just kind of basking and feeling quite comfortable. So the sun has come out after a period of rain. And so we have the beautiful mermaid, if Star can let me actually get to it. I'm going to put this up on the screen for you. He's got his little paw on it. It's so cute. We've got the little mermaid. And I love this for you because this is it's a mythical creature that lives in the sea, the element, your element of water. And again, it's got this sense of believing in something that's kind of quite magical. It's kind of bringing me back to that shamanic energy of just being, mermaids. It's interesting what they're telling me now is that mermaids can lure you to the rocks, to the wrong place. And this is where perhaps in the past you may have been lured to the wrong place at this moment in time, but now you're not. This now is, let's see what Star, he's like, I've got something. I've caught a fish. You've caught a fish. It's actually a mermaid, Star. This time it's a sense, like I said, you're not being lured for a crash ending. You're not being lured into something that is going to end badly. There is this sense of being lured towards something that is deeply heartfelt, that you kind of need to believe in, that it's around believing and redefining the myths that you believed about yourself or the direction in which you can go. You're creating and rewriting your future at this moment in time, and you're going to land exactly where you need to land, in a good place. So to trust that, and trust the stories that perhaps if there's any myths saying things don't work out for me or whatever like that, it's again, I just get this sense of it feels like she's got, very heart connected, like hand on the heart kind of energy, and there's something that is grounding down into a reality that just feels, you can feel deeply inside your heart, which is really lovely. So that's it, Scorpio. I'm going to take it over to the extended reading now, where we're going to look at what's coming in the near future and the future beyond. We're going to explore this further down the track. We're going to see what's coming in with this fabulous opportunity, you know, this new big move, shift and change that's coming in, and something amazing is grounding down here, that you're starting this new cycle that's very grounded and feels like you want to put a lot of time and effort and energy in making a big move, moving on from old energies. So what energies are coming towards you? What energies are you attracting and manifesting? What else is coming in, or who else is coming in? What sort of energies are supporting this? And we're going to ask any other information around about working with this energy as well, although I kind of feel like you already know, because we've got that shaman eagle energy, you will just know. But also just any other intuitive messages. So we're just going to explore this deeper and get any clarification and see where it's all going. So that's all in the extended reading. Would love it if you come over. The link for it is in the description box below. Usually pin the link to the comments as well. And if this is where we're leaving each other, Scorpio, please share, like, leave a comment, and take care and look after yourselves.